actually 83% of Gen Z workers saying, yes, I would love to have a mentor, yet only 52% of those workers actually have one. So that's a huge gap, right? Like about half of the population in this generation essentially are out on their own, not really getting the mentorship they might need to be successful in their career. And that is what I want to talk about today is the mentorship gap. I want to share that actually 98% of Fortune 500 companies have some kind of mentorship programs in place internally. And having been part of those programs and also having been built those programs, I can tell you that there's a reason they don't work. And a lot of cases they don't work is because usually it's just HR ticking a box saying we have a mentorship program. And also a lot of times you match with people that you're only matched with because you're on the same project. So that doesn't necessarily mean that they can help you grow in your career and so on, right? You need to wait to be part of a formal mentorship program in order for you to get a mentor. And the answer is no. So I want to talk about 4 steps that you can take to find a mentor and how do you actually ask for one. Step 1, get specific about what do you actually want out of that relationship. What can you specifically ask of them, right? Like what is the problem, a scenario, a challenge, or maybe just a curiosity you have that you think this person can help you with. Step number 2, stop looking for a perfect mentor. You're not going to have this person who's just going to be there throughout your whole career and they're going to be able to answer all your questions and guide you in all the ways. What I recommend instead is have a few different people that you can turn to for different challenges, different advices, and so on. And number 3, make it easy for people to say yes. A lot of times you're going to reach out to people and sometimes people will just reach out and will say, hey, can you be my mentor? And that's just not a good question because as much as the person might want to be a mentor, when you ask them in that way, it's automatically puts a lot of pressure on the individual and they might not have the time. So instead, what I recommend doing is reaching out with specific questions. So it could be a 20-minute conversation. You can say, hey, I know you've solved problem X. I'm actually dealing with a similar problem in my work at the moment. Would you mind having a 20-minute conversation? I would love to learn a little bit more about how you handle that. Step 4, don't just look externally or look sideways as well. Look at the colleagues, look at your peers. Peer mentoring can be really powerful. An example can be, let's say you're new to using AI in your particular job, but the person who is on the same level as you and in a similar role at your company is already using AI. You can learn from them and saying like, how are you applying this in our job? Peer mentoring is really, really great. A lot of times people that are right next to us can teach us something we don't have exposure to and vice versa. The mentorship gap is real. A lot of times it's because we don't know how to ask for it. We don't know how to start that conversation or even where to find mentors. And with these 4 steps, hopefully that can give you a starting point of where to actually look and how to approach this conversation.